So I got some packages in the mail that I wanted to share. They're not necessarily bookish related, but I just thought I'd share anyways. I order from like Joom and Wish, and they're like these apps that you get stuff from Asia for really cheap. So I'm not going to show the packages, but it's interesting what they describe them as. This is described as tools on the package, but it's actually a hair extension, just in the shade of blue, so just add like a shock of color to your hair. I think there's only like $1. So yeah, got that. This one is described as supernatural, so I think I don't know what it is. Oh, I do! Oh my gosh! Okay, so this is a bracelet, a charm bracelet that has all these different things from Supernatural. I'm just gonna cut it open here. Oh, this is cool. So there's a cross, an angel wing, there's the Impala, the Colt, there's a trench coat with wings to represent Cass, there's some handcuffs, there's Dean's charm there, there's the demon knife, pentagram, and a cassette tape. So that's pretty cool. It's just a little bracelet. Yeah, I'm excited that that came. Well, that was that package. And this one doesn't have a description on it, so I think I know what it is though. These are Supernatural stickers, so I think there's a pack of 40 stickers. And they're quite small, but they're fun. Oh look, there's the boys there. And there's a shirtless Sam picture. That's just great. Lots of, I don't know who that's meant to be, but they're smoking. Okay, there's lots of shirtless Sam pictures. Oh, and there's Sam riding a moose. So yeah, I think those were like $4 for those. Just gotta pick them back in the package here. That's really cool. And lastly, I got a pair of socks. And I think they're really fun. And they say, "Hi, I don't care, thanks." And they're quite nice as well. Really good quality. And I think these were like $3. And they're really thick, really good quality. I always love ordering their socks. So yeah, hi, I don't care, thanks, bye. I'm at a different laundromat this week reading, and doing laundry. I'm here because my laundromat was full, and I'm really liking this one. It's air conditioned, and all the machines accept all change, so you don't have to worry about having change. So right now, I can't show you that page. There you go. I'm reading Scars by Warren Ellis. Warren Ellis is one of my favorite comic writers, and this is a police drama about child murderers. So yeah, it's quite interesting so far. Time for me to unwrap another book, and I just picked this one off the shelves, and oh, look at that. It is 2017 by Olga Slavnikova, translated by Marion Schwartz. I think this is about it's about Russia 100 years after the revolution. Poets and writers are obsolete, class distinctions are painfully sharp, and spirits intervene in the lives of humans from their home high in the mythical Riffian mountains. Cool. I haven't started this yet, but I just want to say, like, I love library copies of books with the plastic on the hardcover. I don't know, it feels so nice to read, and the hardcover doesn't slip because it's like adhered to the page. Yeah, and I also noticed winner of the Russian Booker Prize. So that's interesting. And don't worry, I didn't steal this from the library. I went to a library sale. Hello, it's Thursday. I just finished Flaming Iguanas by Erica Lopez. This was actually really good, really fast read. Mostly because like the pages are small, and there's a lot of illustrations and stuff in there as well. and it's pretty good. It's a girl philosophizing about a lot of different issues while on a motorcycle trip across the states. I really enjoyed it. So now it's time to open a new book, and this is a huge hardcover, but it's the book selected for me by Google, and it is, oh, okay, cool. It's a naked hardback. Oh no, it's hard to do this with one hand. There we go. And it is Cosmos by Carl Sagan, so this is the full color illustrated edition. So this is a non-fiction. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to read. Look forward to that. Yeah.
His scream dies off slowly. 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 He jerks once mightily. His holders all shift with the strength of his effort. Then at last...
Hello, I just got off work and I had a notice that I could pick up a package, so I ripped off my address because I just wanted to show you this cool packaging. Discover Books. Yeah, so I already know what book this is, and I first saw it on Becky Ford's channel, and I was just perusing Amazon, and it was only 59 cents with like $3 for shipping, so I was like, I'm getting me a book. And it's In the Suicide Mountains by John Gardner, and it's really good condition. I'm surprised the oh, because I think it was a library one. It's taped there. Yeah, it's library. It says discard in there. Yeah, so this is like a fantasy, but definitely for adults. For the children who love fairy tales, for the adults who have read and admired his novels from Grendel to October Light, the prodigious and celebrated John Gardner here creates a magical, mysterious world, a world of tales spun within tales, of dragons and talking babes, and kings who have 12 daughters, each more beautiful than the last, a world of sudden transformations and hidden significance. Yeah, so that seems pretty cool. And it doesn't have a lot of pictures, like it's not a picture book. Well, okay, there's a full page picture there, but it is mostly text. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. So it's Sunday now, and I didn't really read a lot or update a lot this weekend because it was my weekend to work. I work every other weekend, and it's just been jam-packed and crazy. Like today, I started at 7 a.m., worked until 4 p.m., and then was out again from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and I'm just ready for bed because I have to be up at 6 tomorrow. So that's wonderful. Apparently it's not a holiday for us, even though it is a holiday in Ontario at least tomorrow, but oh well. See you tomorrow, hopefully having read something. So I'm reading Cosmos by Carl Sagan, and I came across this word right here. Ooh, down a bit. And we're right there. And I pronounced it in my head rearrangement. Not rearrangement, but rearrangement. Just thought I'd share that funny moment. Oh, I'm filming a lot in my bedroom because this is where my air conditioner is, and it's been really hot this week. So sorry about like the background. It's all pillows and stuff. So this week I read Cosmos. I think I'm up to page 40, chapter 3, The Harmony of Worlds. What I'm going to do now is actually there's a TV show, and each episode corresponds with a chapter. So I'm going to try and go and watch the corresponding chapters for each of the 2 chapters that I've read. And I've started 2017 I don't know what kind of story this is. I thought it was a bit of a spy thriller in the beginning, and then it turned into like a romance, and now it's like going back and telling this guy's life story. So I really have no idea what kind of book this is yet. And I kind of wanted something a little more easy to read, so I got this nice small book off the shelf there, and we're just gonna open it and hopefully that it's not something as demanding. It's The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. Cool. I believe this is a 21st anniversary edition. There's the description. It's the story of Esperanza Cordero, told in a series of vignettes. That sounds good. Sometimes heartbreaking, sometimes deeply joyous. A young Latina girl growing up in Chicago. Cool. So there's the new book that I'll be reading in the coming weeks. Just read this horror-based comic, Redlands. Who does this? Image. And at first I didn't know what it wanted to be. It took a few issues to kind of get to the primary point of it. But it's about these women. It's very not safe for work, so I can't really scroll through it. It's about these women who take over this town, and they're witches or something. They're immortal somehow, and they have all these powers. And they become cops. And one of the women eventually becomes possessed by the ghost of a dead girl from this town, from a few towns over, actually. And it gets into like an investigation into sex trafficking of minors. So it's quite interesting, very gruesome, and I hope it gets concluded fast. So I'm kind of tired, but also kind of awake, and I wanted to read. So I do what I do in those situations, and I turn to comics. And I've already read a different one, but I want to talk about this right now. This is Once Upon a Time Machine, and it's really cool because it's a bunch of different authors and artists taking fairy tales like The Three Little Pigs or Frankenstein, Three Musketeers, 1001 Nights, Jack and the Beanstalk, The Little Mermaid, and placing them in the future. This looks really cool. So I finished all those comics that I was reading. Once Upon a Time Machine actually was actually pretty good. It was like a bunch of little short stories done in comic form, so it was really easy to read, even though it was like more than 400 pages. I just flew through it. So yeah, that's the end of this week's vlog. I'm sorry I missed a few days there, but hopefully you found it entertaining. Thank you for watching.